Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to tackle a topic that can, well, literally and figuratively make things a little bit blurry. We're talking about myopia. We're going to break down a classic exam question piece by piece so you can walk away with a crystal clear idea of how to snag every single mark.
You know that feeling, right? You're sitting in an exam, you're staring at the page, and the words are just swimming. Your mind just goes completely blank, totally blurry. It's almost like your brain goes short-sighted right when you need it most. Well, don't worry, because today we are going to fix that.
All right, let's get right to it. Our target today is question 2.5. We're talking a full 7 marks, and I promise, by the end of this, you're going to see exactly how to lock in every single one of them.
Okay, so first things first. Before we can even think about answering the question, we've got to get the biology down, right? You can't explain something if you don't really get the why behind it. So let's do a quick dive into what myopia actually is. So at its core, myopia is just the sciencey name for what most of us call short-sightedness. It's super common, and the main thing you need to know is this: things far away look blurry. That's it. Simple as that. But the real question is, why does this happen? Well, think of it as a simple two-step problem. Step 1 is the cause. It's either because the eyeball is a little too long or the lens is a bit too curved, too convex. And step 2 is the effect. Because of that cause, the light from distant objects gets bent way too much. So the point where the image should be sharp, it ends up landing in front of the retina instead of right on it. And boom, that's what causes everything to look blurry.
Okay, so we get the problem. The eye is basically overachieving, bending light too much. So how do we fix it? Well, what's cool is that once you understand the problem, the solution makes perfect sense.
Let's break it down. The problem is the eye's lens is bending light too aggressively, making the focus point fall short. So the solution has to be, well, to kind of pre-correct the light before it even gets to the eye. We need something to adjust its path, to give the eye's lens a little bit of help. And the magic tool for this job? It's called a biconcave lens. Here's what it does. Its special shape makes the light rays spread out, or diverge, just before they hit your eye. This basically cancels out the eye's own tendency to bend the light too much. It reduces the overall bending, or refraction, and that ensures the light is focused perfectly right on the retina where it belongs. And the result? You guessed it, a perfectly clear, sharp image. Awesome. We've got the science down cold. Now it's time for the really important part. How do we use this to absolutely nail that exam question? Let's go through question 2.5 part by part, and I'll show you exactly what the markers are looking for.
Okay, here's the first part. Question 2.5.1, it asks you to name 2 of the leading causes of blindness and vision impairment other than short-sightedness. This is a classic 2-mark question that's really just testing if you read the provided text carefully.
So the perfect answer is to just pull any 2 from the list given in your exam paper. Things like macular degeneration or infectious disease. But listen up, this is a huge exam tip. See that little note, mark first 2 only? That means if you write down 3 or 4 answers, they are only going to look at the first 2. So don't just write a list. Pick your best 2, write them down, and move on.
All right, next up, question 2.5.2. Explain why a blurred image will be formed on the retina of a short-sighted person. 2 marks. This is where we use that biology knowledge we just covered. Remember that cause and effect thing? It's time to use it. Here's exactly what they're looking for. You get 1 mark for the cause. You can say the eyeball is longer than normal, or that the lens stays more convex, and you get that second crucial mark for the effect. The light is focused in front of the retina. You absolutely need both of those points to get the full 2 marks. Next, part A. For just 1 mark, they want you to describe the type of lens used to correct short-sightedness. This is a nice, easy 1-marker, basically just a vocabulary check. And the answer is biconcave, or even just concave is enough to get you that mark. It has to be that specific biological term. And for the grand finale, part B, for the last 2 marks, we need to explain how that biconcave lens actually corrects short-sightedness. This is where we tie everything we've learned together. Okay, listen closely to the key phrases here. To get your marks, you have to say that the lens causes light rays to diverge before they enter the eye. That's point 1. And point 2 is that this whole process ensures the light then converges perfectly on the retina.
Those are the magic words the marker is looking for. It shows you understand the whole mechanism. And there you have it. Just like that, 7 marks in the bag. Now, before we wrap up, let's do a super quick recap of the strategy, because honestly, you can use this approach for pretty much any big explanation question.
So here's your game plan, your personal cheat sheet. Number 1, always read the text they give you for clues. 2, make sure you understand the why before you even try to explain the how. 3, use those precise biological terms like biconcave and retina. They matter. And finally, number 4, structure your explanation as cause, then effect. Seriously, that framework is your ticket to a perfect answer.
Now, if this breakdown helps clear things up for you, you're gonna want more. For that, you absolutely have to go follow the amazing Mr. Chi. He's putting out incredible life sciences content on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube that will help you crush your exams.
But before you click away, I've got a question for you. What's that one vision concept that always messes with your head? Is it accommodation? Maybe astigmatism? Or is it long-sightedness? Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going and help each other out. Thanks so much for watching, and never stop learning.